Hi everyone, welcome to episode number 11 in my What I Eat in a Day series. So today I started with this Detox Tea and I took it with me on my walk with Trevi. Now that we are into the fall, it is dark out. Look at this, you can't even see. This is the park, it's like dark. And then when I got home, I had breakfast. So I was making carrot cake quinoa flakes and I started with grating 2 carrots. So I'm just using a box grater here. You could use a food processor, but I didn't feel like doing that. And then I'm using a 1/4 cup of quinoa flakes and about 3/4 of a cup of water. And you just bring that mixture to a boil and stir it together. Then I'm adding in some coconut flour and some peanut butter. So the coconut flour is going to thicken it up and make it more like a porridge. I added in a tablespoon of coconut flour and then you just stir that in. And then I'm also adding in about a tablespoon of peanut butter and again stirring that in. And you can see it's getting super thick, so I ended up adding a little bit more water to thin it out a little bit. Then you add in your carrots and some cinnamon, of course, and then just stir everything together. I added in a little bit of maple syrup to sweeten, but that of course is optional. And I topped mine with bananas, hemp seeds, and chia seeds. It was so good. And honestly, it took like 90 seconds to make. It's one of the easiest breakfasts, and that's why I love quinoa flakes. And then for my mid-morning snack, I had some crackers and hummus. I ate these almond flour crackers that have a super clean ingredient list. They're from Simple Mills and this Vermont hummus company, Hummus. And they're kind of like wheat thins. And the hummus that I found in Vermont is like really creamy. It has a great texture. For lunch, I made some nori wraps, and it started with just slicing up some cucumbers into spears so that they're kind of like this cucumbers that you would find in sushi. And then I did the same thing with carrots. I chopped up 2 carrots and sliced them into thin strips. And then the other ingredients I used were sprouts and some roasted garlic hummus, again from that Vermont hummus company. So we're gonna use 2 nori sheets, and you're just gonna scoop about 2 tablespoons of hummus and then spread it out on the nori like this. And then you can just top it with your veggies. So I did a layer of the cucumbers and then the carrots and then the sprouts. And then I sprinkled with a little bit of red pepper flakes because I like the spice. And then you just roll it up kind of like a burrito. It's like a one-sided burrito. So fold in the end and then roll it up and you're done. I ended up making 2 of these. And then I also sliced up a green apple and ate a little bit of peanut butter with it. I love having some fruit with my lunch. I just like that little bit of sweetness. So green apples are a great option because they're a little bit lower in sugar, lower on the glycemic index than red apples, and I love their tartness. And of course, they pair perfectly with peanut butter. So I had a really small snack because I was gonna have an early dinner. I just had a kombucha and a mug of tea. And this is a ginger tea, and here's the quote. I just love teas that have quotes on them. And then my dinner was a pesto pasta. So I used this red lentil fettuccine that I've showed you before, and I just cooked that according to the package instructions. It takes 8 minutes. And once it's done, I just scooped a little bit of the pasta water out so that I could make sure that my sauce was super creamy, drained it and added it back into the pot, and then added in some homemade pesto and some spinach. And you can get this pesto recipe on my channel. I'll link it in the description box below. So you just add everything into the pot, add in your pasta water, and then stir it until it's all combined. And I was in a major rush because I was heading out for an event that evening, so I forgot to show you the finished product. But there is the picture of the finished pasta, and I hope you guys enjoy. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode.